Yo, it's your boy the Android Doctor back again. In this video I'm going to show you how to flash my own ROM, which is based on Jellybean 4.1.2. I'm going to show you how to flash it onto the Xperia player, which is this phone here. The ROM also does come with the Samsung Galaxy S3 launcher and theme. So before you attempt this, you will need to unlock your phone's bootloader. So make sure your bootloader is unlocked or else this won't work. And then the next step would be to go ahead and download flashtool. Make sure you download the version what I'm using, which is 0.7.1.0 for Windows. Once you download it, it should create a folder, a flashtool folder. So go ahead and click on the folder and you should see a drivers folder. Go ahead and click on that. And inside here you'll find the flashtool drivers, the fastboot drivers, and the Xperia Play drivers. Make sure you install all three of those drivers so flashtool will be set up and ready to use. So close that down. Then the next step would be to download part 1 of the ROM, also part 2, the Samsung launcher, the latest version of Google Apps for Jellybean, and also the Jellybean kernel, which is version 10. As you can see, version 10. So I'll leave a link to the flashtool and all these files in the description down below. So the next step now would be to go into settings on your phone. Go to applications, tick the box here, unknown sources, select OK. Now select development and tick the box USB debugging, then select OK. Then go back to your desktop, open up flashtool and open up this folder, X10 Flasher Lib. And drag and drop the kernel, the Lupus kernel, in there. So there it is, Lupus Jellybean version 10. Go ahead and close that down. Then the next thing to do is connect your phone to USB. So I'm just going to do that real quick. Okay, so my phone's connected to USB. Press skip. Select switch MSC. Okay, so now we've got access to the SD card. So what you need to do now is these files, these 4 files, part 1 of the ROM, part 2, the launcher, and also Google Apps, you need to drag and drop them onto your SD card. So as you can see, I've got all 4 already on my SD card. So go ahead and close that down. Now we're gonna go ahead and root the phone. So open up flashtool. Okay, so we're going to root the phone now. So this little padlock here, just click on it and the rooting process will start. As you can see, it says running part 1. Then it says running part 2, hold on. Running part 2, running rootkit 2. Now it says it's finished. Root should be available after reboot. If your firmware doesn't root, you'll need to flash the enhanced 58 firmware, and that firmware will root. So I'll leave a link to the enhanced firmware, 58 firmware, in the description down below also. So like I said, if your firmware doesn't root, flash the enhanced 58 firmware first, and then it'll be able to root. So the phone's rebooted. So we're just going to have a look for the super user app real quick. And there it is, super user, so that means the phone is now rooted. So whilst your phone's still connected to the USB, leave it connected, don't unplug it. Now we're going to flash the kernel. So this little flash icon here, just select that. Select fast boot mode. Select OK. Now select reboot into fast boot mode via fast boot. If you get an error, don't worry about it, just select this option here, reboot into fast boot mode via ADB, and it should say please wait, device is rebooting into fast boot mode via ADB. Then it should say device connected in fast boot mode, and you should see a little blue light here on the top of your phone. Then select kernel to flash, and select X10 flasher lib, because that's where we put the Lupus kernel version 10 earlier. So there it is, Lupus jellybean version 10. So just click on that, and it should say flashing kernel. OK, and finished, and it tells you the amount of seconds it took to flash. You can close all that down now. Now just unplug your phone. Like I said, you can close all this down now. Now power on your phone. And the volume down button, keep pressing that as soon as you see the Lupus logo. Keep pressing volume down. Until it takes you into recovery. Okay, so now we're just going to use the volume button down to go to wipe options, then hit the home button. Use the volume down again, go to wipe data factory reset, hit the home button. Go down again to where it says delete all user data, yes. Hit the home button. Go down to wipe options again, hit the home button, and go down to the one at the bottom, wipe cache and Dalvik cache. Hit the home button. Yes. Go down to wipe options again. Wipe system and data. Hit the home button. Yes. Yes, delete all user data, yes. Wipe options again, hit the home button, and for good luck let's just wipe and let's do a factory reset again. Wipe, hit the home button and select yes. Now use the volume down button and go to where it says install zip. Hit the home button. Where it says choose zip from SD card, you're going to hit the home button there. Now we're going to use the volume down button and go down to part 1. So there is part 1, and hit the home button. Install my own version 1, part 1 of the zip. Hit the home button. So now it's just going to flash part 1 of the ROM. Does take a while, guys, so be patient. Okay, so part 1's finished flashing, so now we're just gonna reboot the phone. So select the back key here, and as you can see it says reboot system now, so just hit the home button. Okay, so the ROM's not going to fully boot because we still need to flash part 2 of the ROM. So just pull down the notifications, go into the settings. Now press the power button on the top and then select reboot, reboot recovery, then OK. And like before, as soon as you see the Lupus logo on the screen, just keep pressing the volume down button to go back into recovery. So keep pressing volume down. Okay, so we're back in recovery. So now we're going to install part 2 of the ROM. So go down to install zip, hit the home button, choose zip from SD card, hit the home button, and go down to part 2. There it is, part 2. Hit the home button, go down to yes, install, hit the home button. Okay, so we finished installing part 2. Now we're just going to install the Galaxy S3 launcher. So choose it from SD card, hit the home button, and go down to Samsung launcher. There it is. Hit the home button, install, yes. Now go back, go down to wipe options, hit the home button, and go down to the one at the bottom, wipe cache and Dalvik cache, and hit the home button. Select yes, hit the home button, and reboot system now, hit the home button. Okay, so we're just going to wait for the apps to upgrade, and then we can go ahead and install Google Apps. Okay, so hold down the power button, select reboot, reboot recovery. Okay. And remember, as soon as you see the Lupus logo pop up again, keep hitting the volume down button to go back into recovery. Okay, so last but not least, we're just going to install Google Apps now. So go down to install zip, hit the home button, choose it from SD card, hit the home button, and go down to where it says latest G apps. There it is. Hit the home button, yes, and hit the home button to install. Now hit the back button and reboot system now. Hit the home button. Okay, so I'm just going to turn on the brightness so you can all see the ROM. Hold on. So there it is, jellybean 4.1.2. This ROM can also be overclocked as well because it's using a custom kernel, which is Lupus's jellybean kernel version 10. So to overclock it, all you need to do is you need to go to performance, processor speed, maximum CPU frequency, and you can overclock it to whatever you want. And as you can see, we've got the Galaxy S3 launcher here with the S3 apps. So yeah, that was just a quick tutorial on how to install the ROM. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and also if you get stuck or anything, leave any comments in the section down below. I'll be sure to respond and I'll try to help you out. That's it for the video. Like I said, if you like it, be sure to thumbs it up and also favourite it. Thanks for watching. I'm out. Deuces.